Hello, my name is Bonnie Pelizza, and I'd like to introduce you to my husband, Dr. John Pelizza. John and I have put this video together and hope you will enjoy it and give us a call so we can help make your meeting or conference a success. Attendees have described John as interactive, entertaining, enlightening, informative, energized, humorous, and always gets the job done. I'm sure you will enjoy John.
And by the way, do you think people like change? No. Most don't like it. So most people would resist it. But there's no mistake if you talk to an individual and you say, is there anything in your life you should change that would make your life better? And you can even qualify it by saying, and you already know how to do it. So you don't have to learn anything new. You even know how to do it, yet they don't what? Do it. So it becomes pretty clear that it's hard to what? Change. I'm going to share a model with you today that can help you make that happen very quickly. Would that be good? That'd be very good, because then you have a tool you could use. Okay? Now, when we think about change, we've got to think about a couple of things. And that would be this. What is change? What is it really? So I'll start you off. If you added something to your life, would that be change? Yes. That'd be pretty big, wouldn't it? That'd be big. That'd be good. Now, if you took something away, would that be a change? Yes. What's another word for taking something away? How about delete? So we could add something, or we could what? Delete something, so that would be good. Okay, good. And what would be in the middle?
Stay the same.
Stay the same. But let me talk about stay the same. There are very few things that stay the same. Isn't that the truth? For example, does your bank account stay the same? Does the color of your hair stay the same?
No.
Does your waist size stay the same?
No.
Does your relationship stay the same?
No.
Does your status at work stay the same? No. Everything's changing. So is very, that status at work kind of got a couple of people thinking, okay, good, okay. But the point is, most things are changing, so it's an illusion to think things are going to what? Stay the same. So we're going to say this. How about we say modify? So we could either add something, we could delete something, or we could modify something. And then we would be in the what? The change process. Does that make sense? So get your hands up like this real quick. Get them up real quick. Let's go like this. Now, just work with me now. Go like this. Go add. Okay, you need to use your mouth on this. It works better when you use your mouth. So here we go. Add. Delete. Modify. Faster and louder. Add, delete, modify. Faster. Add, delete, modify. Say it backwards. Backwards. All right, okay, all right. So notice what happened. You were doing pretty good there. Add, delete, modify, But then when I said to you, do it backwards, that was kind of hitting you on the blind side with a change. You weren't expecting it. And so then your brain didn't work well, your mouth didn't work, and your arms got fouled up. And that's what happens to people when they get hit on the what? The blind side. They get confused. Even smart people, they get confused. Now, do you think from this point on in your life you'll be hit on the blind side with some change in your life? Give me some illustrations of changes that could come your way in the coming years. Hit on the blind side. You're not expecting it, but boom, there it is. Could I hear a couple? Illness. Illness is big. Big. Give me another one.
Unexpected death.
Unexpected death is a big one. Another one.
Get laid off.
Get laid off. Not because you're incompetent, but because they've changed the rules, or they run out of money, your kid runs away from home, your kid gets hooked on drugs, a relationship is broke, all that stuff can happen, and there you are with blindside change. That would certainly increase what? Potentially high stress, increased disease, decreased performance, all that stuff happens. So we have to learn how to deal with what? Blindside change, as well as making what? Productive, positive change. So, get your hands up again. Let's go through the system. Are you ready to go? Here we go. No, I went this way. See, shake him out. So there you started to assume and you weren't paying attention to detail. See, a little detail thing there. I'll tell you where I got that from. Both my sons are physical therapists. So I sent them to PT school, and they graduated. And one of my sons was working about 7 years. And then he came to me one day and he said, Dad, I don't like this PT thing. I don't like doing it anymore. Well, that's good to hear. It's good to hear after 120,000. That's good. Okay, good. But anyway, so I said, what do you want to do? He said, well, I'd like to become a state trooper, New York State Trooper. Hey, if that's what you need to do and want to do, I'm all for it. Do what you got to do. I was worried about the danger, but that's what he wanted to do. I said, go do it. And that's what he did. He became a New York State Trooper. When he went to the academy for the first week, there's like, I don't know how many weeks there are, but there's a lot of weeks, but the first week he came home after a week of training, and I said to him, I said, Tony, what did they teach you at the academy? He says, this is the main thing they taught us the first week. Pay attention to detail. That's good. If you're a trooper, you better pay attention to detail. Don't you think? But I got to thinking about that in life. Maybe we need to pay attention to what? Detail. Maybe we need to pay attention to detail like, how's our family really running? How's that relationship with my wife or my children or my grandkids really working? And how's my relationship with the people I supervise or in charge of, that kind of thing? And what's my relationship with the person I report, all the people, or my neighbor? See, pay attention to what? Detail. How about paying attention to detail to your health? Has some weight snuck up on you? Is your cholesterol level too high? Are you eating the wrong foods? Are you drinking too much? Get the idea? Yeah. So pay attention to what? Detail. Okay, good. So get him up, get him up. All right, now, we're going to do something here now. I'm going to add a new one. Okay, you ready to go? So here we go.
Add, delete,
now here comes the new one. Measure. Say it again. Measure. Now what's measure mean? It means you measure what you're either adding, deleting, and modifying. Fair enough? When you measure, you find out the truth. So if you get on a scale, are you measuring? If you go for a blood test in a doctor's office, are you measuring? When you look at your bank account or your credit card, are you measuring? So you see, measurement becomes what? Important, because it tells us the what? The truth. Say truth. Truth. Say truth. Truth. Say, I need to know the truth about me.
I need to know the truth about me.
But I don't want to know it because some of it isn't any good. And that's probably our problem. See, what we do is we don't want to know the truth because we know some of it's not so good, so we what? We don't pay attention to the detail, but I really want to emphasize tonight, it's good to pay attention to detail. Because once you measure and you know what's going on, what can you do? You can do something about it. You with me? Okay, so you got those 4 pieces? Those are 4 pieces. I call it the Pelizza change model, but there are more pieces. They'll come later.
Dr. Pelizza can accommodate your keynote, workshop, half-day training, or full-day training. Dr. Pelizza's topics include the following areas: stress management, change process, wellness, team building, motivation, laser selling, customer service, and presentation skills. Call me at 518-766-4849 or email john@pelizza.com so we can help you achieve your goals. You'll find us very easy to work with. We really look forward to working with you.